Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly tarot reading forecast with a little astrology thrown in with me, Stella Wilde, and Miss Ariel. We are here with the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. This is for all signs, time stamped. We're starting October 3rd through the 9th. So I am not going to break it down by houses, so feel free to watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever resonates for you, go for it. So we have a very intense week ahead of us. We have the new moon in Libra happening on October 6th, which is Wednesday. It is conjunct Mars. So there's going to be a lot of very steamy energy, shall we say. And also Pluto goes direct, stations direct the same day at 24 degrees Capricorn. So you can see from my shirt, I know it's reversed because of my weird webcam situation, but it is a week to stay positive. Positive mind, positive energy for sure, all right? I think what it all means is we could get our buttons pushed this week. It's very, very possible. We are in the last throes of Pluto in Capricorn. I do feel for most of us, we are in the rebuild and regenerate phase of Pluto's long sojourn in Capricorn, which started in 2008. However, if you're born very late in Capricorn, you are feeling the full effects of that energy on you, and you're not out of the woods yet from Pluto's massive transformational energies. So because the energy is a little deep, I am going to use my oldest tarot deck. And guess what, guys? I am going to use reversals. So let's see what we have, what messages we have for each sign. Let's get into it and let's all stay positive together. Lift each other up this week, right? Share in the comments what's going on with you. We're all here to support one another, all right? And we will get through these crazy times together. All right, Aries, let's see what's happening for you the week ahead. Energies you can use to deal with the exciting energy. And of course, Mars is in the thick of it because Mars is conjunct the new moon. So your ruling planet. All right, we got a Five of Swords. So we got a little anxiety. And we have a King of Cups upside down. All right. So we have an emotional situation that could be throwing you a little bit for a loop, perhaps a couple of days after the new moon. This may be by Friday, all right, because we got the 5 and the King of Cups. This is like moon in Scorpio, so which happens, of course, after the moon in Libra. So this would be after the new moon. So there's maybe something going on emotionally aggravating for you, all right? It could be related to some sort of dispute from the past. Maybe a person who had a grudge or, some emotional drama, friend, family member, lover, whatever. This could be an argument that repeats is what I am feeling. But I think you're going to stand strong. I don't think that, you're going to have a problem here. I do feel like this is you because, as I said, your energy is part and parcel of this new moon. I think this is you here. You could be dealing with somebody, especially if you have a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your life. They could be very upset for some reason. Maybe again, something that keeps repeating and you're getting a little annoyed. Like you're like, haven't we been through this before? So there could be something going on like that. Let's see what else we have. All right. So we have the High Priestess upright, Queen of Swords upside down, and the Four of Cups upright. Okay. So my advice, God, my voice is still croaky. All right. My advice with this, Aries, is you're thinking some thoughts that are a little harsh, so shall we say. All right. Could be about the water sign. May not necessarily be, but there's something here where you're going to hold back, I think, what you're really thinking and feeling. And you are absolutely correct to do that. All right. Because the High Priestess is upright in the middle of this energy. So there is something here. What I am feeling from these two things upside down is, and with the Five of Swords, you may lose your patience this week with somebody. And you probably don't want to do that. So it's better to say nothing. That's the High Priestess. She zips her lip, right? It's better to say nothing. They can't handle whatever you have to say to them. Right now, they can't handle it. All right, that's the truth that Pluto's dredging up. They can't handle it. There will be another opportunity for you, probably in Scorpio season, in about a month. So maybe at the new moon in Scorpio, right? 4 weeks, where you'll have another opportunity to express your feelings and thoughts about what's going on. Your inclination is to get a little snippy with the situation, but that's not going to help you. That's not going to be a good thing. So dial it back. All right. Zip thy lip and just know that the energy around you is absolutely discombobulated. You're not. That's the thing, right? You're not. You're fine. All right. Because I'm reading this is you right away. Here's your beautiful fiery Aries hair here, right? So it's like, here's you in the middle upright. All of this, you're all upright. It's around you that is chaotic, problematic, emotional, dramatic, etc. And somebody may also goad you. I will say that as well. There could be, a message that heads your way where somebody's deliberately, sticking the pin in and poking and saying things. And it's going to behoove you at this juncture to zip thy lip. Like I said, if there is something that has to be dealt with this situation, you'll have an opportunity. The universe will bring it to you to say what you got to say later. All right. So Aries, just keep that in mind for the week ahead. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on for you. Week ahead. What are you dealing with, Taurus? Oh, we got a Page of Cups upside down. And we got an 8 of Wands. Okay, don't cry over spilled milk. There's going to be a lot more opportunities heading your way very quickly. Or, I got to pull some more cards. This can also be you're going to very quickly snap out of an emotional disappointment. Now, this may happen after the new moon in Libra. This may happen more Thursday, Friday when we're in a water moon, which is Scorpio, of course, after the moon in Libra. So, but you'll snap out of it quickly. Or if somebody disappoints you, there will be other opportunities headed your way very quickly. So don't worry about it. All right. So let's see what else we have. Yeah. 7 of Swords upside down. Truth is coming out about some situation. New opportunities. Look, 2 of Wands. Beautiful. And the 2 of Pentacles. Very interesting. In about 2 weeks. So sorry. My voice is still a little rough. All right. In about 2 weeks at that Aries full moon with these 2s here, right? You're going to get some sort of answer, I feel. All right. But 2s are about waiting. There's nothing happening in a 2. We're standing there. Well, he's juggling a little bit. All right. So the point here with the energy this week, Taurus, is that the intel comes. The information is revealed. You also may be disappointing somebody as well. And, because this is truth telling and this is the energy in the middle. So this may be your energy, in fact, telling somebody a truth and letting them down because you have other options. This can also be cruel to be kind, rip off the Band-Aid fast. All right. So don't beat around the bush. Don't try to be, you're always nice. You're very, very considerate person. And I think you will be nice, but don't belabor it. And don't, in my opinion, with these energies, don't make promises. Just do it fast. The 8 of Wands. All right. Because you're going to have other things going on. You're going to move on very quickly from whatever this is. Now, this can also be the opposite. Somebody could be telling you the truth about something. And again, don't worry, because 2 weeks, we got more things coming in for you with this 8 of Wands. So very interesting energy. So you may have to try to keep your emotional balance this week with this 2 of Pentacles, also weighing options, because there will be options coming in. You may already have a sense of what those options are with this 2 of Wands here as you're looking, toward your future. But they're not here yet. They're not here yet. I think that Aries full moon, you'll see what's happening at that time. So, be of good cheer. Don't worry about whatever this is. But this is absolutely, these 2 reversals, absolutely some sort of emotional truth that may sting a little, but it is better to know the truth than to be caught up in a lie or a delusion, and that could hurt you more in the long run. So even though it may be a little tender, or you have to be a little tenderizing to somebody else, okay, just know that is in fact the kind thing to do. The kind thing to do. Yeah, Ariel loves to sit on the keyboard. Sorry, Tauruses. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Have a great week. All right, Gemini, let's see what's a poppin' in your world for the week ahead. What is going on? Gemini. All right, what do we got? Well, we got a 5 of Pentacles upside down. And we have a 9 of Wands. Okay, so we have some well-being things going on here. I got to pull some more cards, but you're hanging in there. But there's something going on. You think you got impatient. You got impatient with something. You're not finished. You're not out of the woods yet with something. Could be financial, but I'm feeling it's more physical. Yeah, the 9 of Cups is upside down. The Queen of Cups is upside down. And the King of Wands is upside down. All right. So, interesting. Definitely can be physical stamina. This can also be, of course, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm feeling like this is coming to fruition by the end of the week. There's some sort of emotional truth you have to face about some sort of well-being issue, your physical body and or your finances. This could also be regarding a partner, particularly if you have, I think, a fire sign partner, but it could also be water sign partner. So Pluto brings out realities. That's just what it does. So the reality is there is a situation that is draining, tiring, and it's chronic. That's the other thing. More than likely with the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles here upside down. It's chronic. It gets a little better and then it backtracks. It gets a little better, then it backtracks. So the wish is not fulfilled yet for you to be free of this. It's on its way, but it's not here yet. Reversals can work in a variety of ways depending on context and the reader, how, the reader interprets. 9 of Cups upside down. 9 of Cups is still a good card. It can indicate that there's just a delay in the wish being fulfilled. But because the 9 of Cups is also about appetite, there could be something going on here with digestion, what you're eating, how much you're eating, digestive issues, colon, stomach, all of that type of thing. And in that sense, if we look at it from that perspective, that's the chronic issue, in my opinion, with this. This can also be, of course, some sort of chronic issue in terms of not manifesting enough money for whatever reason. You're working very hard. The 9 of Wands is here, but the paycheck, maybe they cut your hours, but they're working you more, or, something like that. So it can be also that type of feeling may be going on. But honestly, what I feel, it's something physical. That's what I feel from this reading. And because of the King of Wands also, because Wands are about the body. So it can be, again, I don't have enough physical strength. I feel drained. And also Queen of Cups, it's making me also frustrated emotionally. So, or you're dealing with somebody in your life who's feeling that way, Gemini. So hang in there, the 9 of Wands. Get as much rest as you can this week because the energies are so intense, and they really are for this whole month. But this is saying you need a rest, you need some self-care, you need a little regrouping. And you may also, I would say, if you have a partner, like you're the one dealing with the health issue and you do have a partner in your life or somebody close in your life, ask them for some help. They may have been wanting to help, but they're afraid to step in and ask or do anything. So, Gemini, hang in there. Even Ariel says that. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on for you in the week ahead. What is happening with this energy for you, Cancer? Oh, Wheel of Fortune. That's nice. And the Four of Cups. Beautiful. So it looks like the universe is bringing you some sort of opportunity. Let's pull some more cards. Very nice. Ten of Wands upside down, releasing you from a situation. Page of Swords is upside down, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So we are coming to the end of a cycle. We're coming to the end of some sort of burden, a literal physical burden, possibly an emotional burden, because we have the Four of Cups next to the Ten of Wands upside down. But the Page of Swords is here upside down. I think that's representing the Mercury retrograde energy. I also feel that there could be something with a contract or some sort of offer, because we have an offer here, right, with the cup coming. Even the Page of Swords you could look at as an offer. There's something with an offer that you're going to be pondering this week and evaluating it. There's something not right about it, the offer. All right, there's something, even though it was brought by the universe and it was looking good and you're feeling, oh, finally the relief, there's something that you're feeling is not correct about it. Because the Page of Swords is upside down. Now, it could just be that it's Mercury retrograde and, you know, this upside down Page of Swords is telling you do a little more research before you sign your name to anything right now. And that's why we also have the Seven of Pentacles. But there may be something going on. If there's a money deal on the table this week in particular, there may be something going on with the amount of money, the conditions of the money, you know, something like that, that you need to rethink and look at very, very carefully. Now, this could be something because the 7 is here, and because Pluto is going direct in your 7th house, if you have Cancer rising. I can't help it with the astrology. I just can't help it sometimes. All right, there may be something going on with a partnership, a settlement with a business or personal partnership, an offer, like a divorce settlement or a business buyout, like type thing with a partner, something like that, or knowing you're going to be wanting to invest in some opportunity. So it's important to, if you have a partner and you guys are considering a deal together, you know, whether business or personal, you guys got to really evaluate whatever that offer is. And I would say if you can, wait until, not everybody can. I mean, sometimes you have to do things in life that don't align with Mercury retrograde. I mean, okay. But if you can wait until after October 18th to sign anything, that would be good. So take your time to reevaluate. You may be in a position after a rethink to negotiate. This is not bad. It doesn't mean that this is not going to happen. It just means be cautious and, you know, evaluate, because it looks like it's pretty good. Whatever this is over here, the universe and the Four of Cups, it's going to snap you out of a situation that you haven't wanted to be in. Four of Cups, you've been disappointed. It releases a burden. It's the end of an energetic cycle. But you want the terms and conditions to be favorable for you. So that's what I'm saying here with this particular energy, Cancer. Just make sure you take the time to see what's what with the situation. Because with the 7 here, this offer could just be 70% of what really it should be. Maybe, you know, let's say you're trying to sell a house, right? And you're trying to sell it for 100K, and they're like, oh, we'll give you 70, right? As the example. And you're like, but it was appraised at like 110. I was even going down on my price at 100. You see what I'm saying? So just, you know, really make sure that, you know, everything is kosher for you. And if this is meant to be with the wheel here, if this deal is meant to go through, you taking a little extra time, in my opinion, as long as you tell somebody, you don't leave them hanging, but you say, hey, I need time to think about this. I got to run it by my lawyer or whatever. That's not a big deal to do. And if it is, then that's not the right deal for you to be in. If they can't wait 2 weeks, you know, to run by a lawyer or, you know, whatever you got to do, then if they're in such a darn hurry, then that is a red flag that something is not right, in my opinion. All right. But everybody's situation is different. So apply the energies to your life. All right, Leos, what is going on for you in the week ahead? Let's find out. Let's find out. Oops. What do we have here? Oh, we have a Two of Swords upside down. Making some sort of decision. Oh, very fast decision making. Intel coming in at that new moon with that sword, the air energy, that's going to help you get off the fence and make a decision. Wow. All right, let's see what else we have going on. Queen of Cups. Temperance is upside down. And the Five of Pentacles is upside down. Okay, so you are done. You're done with some situation in your life. And I'm going to read this. I'm going to read this as your energy. I know that you're, of course, fire. But I'm going to read this as you taking emotional control over this situation and whatever it is in your life. Whatever it represents for you. This Two of Swords. The decision that you're going to make. So we have two interesting energies over here. We have Temperance upside down, which is an unbalanced and an energy that's not peaceful. It's not harmonious. So, and this is behind you. So, and it coincides with this Two of Swords upside down as well. And the Five of Pentacles upside down. I think that not being able to make this decision has kind of left you sick with worry and feeling very off kilter and unbalanced, because there was something here. It's very emotional, whatever this is, but you've come out the other side of it, so that when you, whatever this emotional situation is, so that when you get this information, you can make a very strong and declarative decision that aligns with your heart and also your head. So, but before this, there was a lot of angst and turmoil. This to me, like what I'm feeling here is like when you get that type of anxiety or worry or nervousness that you're literally like making yourself sick to your stomach. Like you probably were not eating properly. There was like just, and it manifested physically. Absolutely. With this Five of Pentacles upside down. So that's going to be put behind you, which is why I said I think it's, actually literally in this reading behind you, because the decision is here. You're making the decision, and the news, you're going to deliver the decision very quickly with the Knight of Swords, and I think you're taking, because the Knight of Swords is such a warrior energy. I mean, look, he's got his sword raised, like he is ready to cut something loose. Cut a situation, a person, whatever. Cut that thing loose. You're going to do it. And this is strong. This is like also spiritual warrior energy is what I'm feeling because of the Queen of Cups in the middle here. So again, this could have been a situation where you were hanging in for a while. This could go back to December of last year. This could also be with a Sagittarius. That's possible with this energy. So it could even go back, to January, last December, January timeframe. It could even go back 2 months ago also, with the Two of Swords. It is possible also that this situation has ties to the previous Mercury retrograde, which was in June. So, these are all energetic timing possibilities. But this is getting resolved. And you're going to feel, the thing I love about this energy is you're going to feel so much better, Leo, that this is finally going to be resolved. But I think it was an important part of your spiritual growth, because the Temperance is here, Major Arcana, to go through this for some reason. Whatever this was, this unsettled, angsty feeling, you had to navigate through that and understand what all that was about for you on a spiritual and emotional level. And with the energies this week, you're absolutely taking charge of that information that you also learned about yourself going through that process. You may also be getting literal information from, the greater world that you're going to take action on. And you're, as I said, coming out the other side emotionally and spiritually stronger than ever. All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on for you in the week ahead. Oh, here comes Ariel. Just right in time for the Virgos. Oh, we have an Eight of Cups. Just walk away, Renee. Justice is upside down. Uh-oh. All right, let's see what else we have. Judgment is upside down also. Three of Swords, Virgos, And the star is upside down. Okay, well, Virgos, what can I tell you here? Okay. All right. It's very clear. I mean, Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, both of those two energies are upright. There could be a very strong disappointment this week. All right, especially, and look at the major arcanas here with the Star, the Judgment, the Justice. All right. This was not your decision. That's what I feel. This was not your decision. And that's why these are upside down, because you've lost a little faith in something. The Star is upside down. You feel wounded, absolutely, and vulnerable with this next to the Three of Swords. Somebody else made the decision, and it's unfair. Now, this could do with a job. This could do with a contract, because justice is here. This could be a legal matter, contractual situation. It could be your love life, where somebody's breaking up with you and you don't want them to. So Virgo, I mean, I'm sorry, I read what comes up. And as I say, it's a general reading. This doesn't mean it's gonna happen. I always talk about the energies are energies to be used. If this resonates for you and this is going on for you, then what I feel the best thing to do with these particular energies is to leave with dignity. Even though it is a heartbreaking situation, you feel raw and vulnerable. Walk away with your head held high. All right, because there's something here with these major arcanas that perhaps, and again, it depends on what you believe. This is how I interpret energies and what I would believe. There's something that it was not destined to go any further with this person, situation, job, whatever it is. All right, because of the major arcana, which often indicate some sort of destined situation. All right. And like I said, I feel it's primarily out of your hands. And this could be something that you're being, kind of mandated, shall we say, to do. And you don't want to. So, but again, I think the energy here is walking away with your head held high. So let's I don't ever want to, leave people on a bummer like that. Let's pull another card for you, Virgo. You know how much I love you guys. I don't want to leave you on a bummer. Let's see what we need to know about you walking away from this, whatever this might be, and moving on. Let's see. What do we need to know about this for you, Virgo? All right, so it's probably a work situation. The Three of Pentacles is upside down. It's a group. And it was very dysfunctional. Whatever is look at these upside down cards. Whatever was going on, and another major arcana, was extremely toxic, dysfunctional, and a power play. All right? And this is big boss energy also. It's like government, bureaucracies, things like that. All right, here you are, upright. You're going to be fine, I feel, with this energy. And it is a matter of your self-respect with this situation, all right? Even though this is going on, as I said, you're going to walk away with your head held high, because this is not right, whatever is going on here with all of this upside down. Bad intentions, bad actors, dysfunction, toxic, unfair, maybe even some, using the law in a way that is very unfair. All right. You're a survivor. You'll be okay. So be of good cheer. Now, is this going to turn around immediately? I mean, this is a little heavy energy and it's upright, but you'll be fine. Okay. You're strong. You got this. Okay. But this is my feeling from this particular energy. I know, Aries. I know. You just said a little song for the Virgos. All right, Libras, let's see what we have going on for you this week. What is happening? Libras, 8 of Wands, very nice, and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so some sort of opportunities to manifest something exciting. All right, so let's see. Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what else we have. All right, 9 of Wands. You've been working very hard on manifesting something. Ace of Swords is upside down. Okay. All right, I mean, this is what I feel. The thing that you want. Okay, let me reframe. You can't always get what you want, but sometimes, my friends, you get what you need. Okay, I'm not going to sing that for you, but that's what I feel is going on here. So there is a disappointment over here. All right, with the 3 of Swords, it's upside down. The Ace of Swords is upside down. So something you thought you were going to sign a contract, perhaps, because we have Queen of Pentacles, we have, some manifestation energy here, particularly with the business, the 8, the 9. You were working very hard toward manifesting maybe a bunch of different things because of the 8 of Wands. The thing that you wanted badly, in my opinion, is not manifesting this week. I think something better is on its way for you, but it's going to be a little disappointing. It may be that you reject an opportunity. That's possible. That comes in because you feel it's not the right one for whatever reason. But there is some sort of disappointment. And it's interesting, the 3 of Swords with the Ace of Swords, I'm going to say it's, like I said, probably related to paperwork, contracts, something to sign, something of that nature. You could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could also be something you've been trying to manifest since May, maybe even August with this 8 of Wands that's here. And you were focused on it. I mean, look at this Queen of Pentacles, and really determined and working hard. But something better is going to manifest. So I encourage you not to go down the road of, woe is me, and just accept that whatever is not manifesting is not right for you in some way. And try not to take it personally. If there is a rejection, I know that's easier said than done sometimes, but if there is some sort of rejection, and it could even be about some sort of intellectual property as well, like maybe your writing or communications or something you created, and maybe it gets rejected in some way. Try not to take it to heart if you can, or personally rather. We all get rejected. It happens. Love, creative projects, money, jobs. It's just part of life. So if you can, try to look at it a little more realistically. But, it's hard because I know with this energy, you have been just so determined to get this done. And you're going to hit your goal. The 8 of Wands is here, but it's going to come in a different way. All right. So keep the faith. Don't give up whatever you've been doing over here, but just know that when the opportunity is right, that is what will manifest for you. Okay. But there's something, something not right about whatever this is over here as well. And your heart may even be unsettled about it. You may feel like inside, something's not exactly right about this either. So if you're having that feeling, everybody's situation is a little different. Trust that. And also, if there's anything to do with this where it's just going to end up being more work or put excessive demands on you in some way, that is not right either. All right. There's something like forcing the square peg into the round hole type energy. Don't force this. If this truly doesn't manifest, it's not correct for you at this time. And because of this 8 of Wands, when it's upright, that's great energy. Something else will come in soon. probably within the next 8 weeks, that's going to be way better. You'll see. All right, Scorpio, let's see your messages for the week ahead. What is going on? Scorpios. 3 of Wands. That's nice. Let's see what else we have on the bottom. Oh, the Hermit. Okay, so patiently awaiting the new opportunity coming on the horizon, and staying spiritually strong because your patience may be wearing a little thin. All right, let's see what else we have for you. Magician is upside down. 3 of Cups is upside down. And the 6 of Wands. Okay. Interesting. All's well that ends well. And I feel that everything is going to end well by the end of the week. The moon will be in your sign by the end of the week. Friday, Saturday. And with the 6th here, so, toward the end of the week. You could be dealing, I'm just gonna say it. You could be dealing with the unfortunate reality that somebody in your world is a big old snake. Okay, somebody is a liar. Somebody is a cheater. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean romantically. It could be in some other way. But you're going to shed the light on that. And you're going to escape, I feel, with the 6 of Wands, which is a victory card, of course, a great energy. You're going to escape and ride off into the sunset away from this particular energy, whatever this represents. The 3 of Wands, you could have been waiting to connect, waiting for information about whatever this situation represents. They're going to tell you something that's incorrect. Whoever this magician represents. That's not you. That's whatever the situation is. I feel this is you in this spread. The Hermit. You've got that Scorpio detective light that you're shining on whatever this is. You've been waiting on an answer. This could be waiting for a job answer, waiting on a person to get back to you about, can we get together this week? Could be romantically because we have the 3 of Cups. Whatever it is, hello, where's the news? This is classic, like Mercury retrograde, waiting. Where's the information and the message I need? And you've been patient. It could be involving a Virgo, that's possible, but I'm not really feeling that necessarily. But you're patient. You're wise, as we know, and you're like, all right, I gotta just wait for the information. The information is a bald-faced lie. Whatever you hear this week is a bunch of baloney. So, Magician upside down, classic liar energy, and it's the major arcana showing up. Notice, it's not the 7 of Swords. This is the big liar, all right? And the 3 of Cups upside down, this could do with somebody who's cheating, and it could be cheating in romance, cheating in money, cheating in something else. I mean, whatever. They are telling you something because it's telling you a lie because it makes it easier for them. So they can carry on with their shenanigans, or so they think. However, notice how first you were looking out on the horizon. Now, as the week goes on, you're looking right at this situation on both ends here. You're looking this way and you're looking that way. You're seeing this for what it absolutely is. So do not take anything, any information. You already don't take most things at face value. But definitely, if it involves romance, do not take anything at face value this week. Somebody says they can't get together with you. Why not? Well, my dog is sick. My mother's sick. This is happening. That is happening. Meanwhile, they're, footloose and fancy for free flirting and frolicking with somebody else. So, and you may very well, if you want to, I know sometimes you can't help yourself, Scorpio, you may very well catch them out in it. Like, they may be like, oh, I can't meet you at blah, blah, blah place, and give you baloney. And then you go to that place just to see, because you know how you are. And you do a drive-by. And you see them, but they're with the other person. Now, do I suggest you do a drive-by? No, but I know how you are, so you might do it anyway. But the point with all of this is, if this is some sort of disappointment for you, which it might be because, nobody likes to be lied to, you know the truth. And the truth sets you free. And the truth allows you to move on and find something better for yourself, whatever this is. It can be even like you applied for a job and they give you some baloney excuse that why you didn't get the job that is just ridiculous. Because really, they had an inside candidate that they wanted and they just had to interview you and, go through the motions and make it look like they were interested, but they really weren't. So there could be something like that going on as well. But in the end, you're going to triumph. You are going to find something better for yourself, whether love, money, business, whatever this may represent for you. So hang in there and, be alert to whatever that situation is this week. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we have going on for you in the week ahead. Saggies, what is happening? We have a 7 of Cups and we have a 9 of Wands upside down. Okay. Hierophant upside down. Page of Swords upright. 10 of Coins upside down. All right, there's something going on here, I think, of a health nature. All right, your well-being. You got to get back on the wagon. That may be literal for some of you, okay? For others of you, you got to get back into your regimes and routines to take care of yourself. Something has slid back into bad behavior, okay? It could be too much junk food, too much vino, too much just working, not allowing yourself any rest or allowing yourself any exercise or self-care. All right, because we have a 7 of Cups here, which is about denial sometimes. You got to look at context. It's not always just bucket list or wish fulfillment or creative visualization. I think there is some denial going on about something going on with your physical body. The 9 of Wands is here. It's upside down. If it was upright, maybe I'd be a little more concerned. But it's upside down, which suggests that it's not reached a super critical point yet. And you have time to deal with it. The Page of Swords is here, and I think you will. You'll kind of get a new routine down for yourself. You're going to have a mindset shift. The Page of Swords upright here to recommit. Hierophant is upside down because you haven't been committed. You have not been committed to taking care of yourself on some level or dealing with the reality of some sort of physical situation, whatever well-being situation, whatever that might be for you. You, like I said, slid off the straight and narrow path. So you're going to recommit to that in this Mercury retrograde. The Page of Swords is here. There may also be some additional information that comes to light this week about whatever's going on with this over here that gives you the added boost to really make a positive change. The 10 of Pentacles is upside down. It really can be that you need a significant other to get on board with you. They may not be supporting you in some way. They may be preoccupied with their own stuff going on. This is the family unit, so it could even be other family members. It doesn't have to be a partner necessarily, but it could be parents, extended family, whatever. They are not helping the situation because it's upside down. So, like, let's say you're trying to get off of eating junk food, like chips or ice cream or, something like that. Well, like, they're bringing it home. And then it's there. It's like, oh, let's have some ice cream while we watch TV. Okay, So, and then you backslide and, things go off the rails. So that's another thing. There may need to be, with the Page of Swords next to this, it's probably a younger person. It could be your kid, one of your kids, in particular, who likes all the bad foods you like. And, they're young, so they can handle whatever. But, you can't be continuing to eat Doritos every day or whatever. So you may need to have a conversation with them to get them on board. So there's something like that maybe going on. This can also be asking a family member perhaps to step up and babysit or do some other sort of supportive type behavior so that you can go to a doctor's appointment or go to the gym or whatever it might be. So pay attention to what's going on with you physically this week and turn over a new leaf. It's good to do that with Mercury retrograde. Have a rethink and face the reality. That's what, Pluto, he's like a big reality check for sure. This is the Uranus. Uranus is retrograde in your house of health right now, 6th house, if you have Sag rising. So this is a great time to revisit your commitments to your physical well-being and get real about it. So use the energy. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we have for you. Pluto going direct. In your sign, we have the Hermit and the Page of Cups is upside down. The Chariot, Temperance, and the Four of Cups. Okay. So we got a good week. And look, major arcanas. 3 major arcanas out of the 5. This is going to be, I think, a significant week for you. We have the universe bringing you an opportunity. You've been disappointed. You've been patient, and you've been patiently disappointed with the Page of Cups upside down and the Hermit. But the energy started shifting in Virgo season, which is interesting. Maybe at that Pisces full moon, you felt like something start to shift in your situation of whatever it is you've been trying to manifest with this beautiful Chariot here in the middle. Temperance, again, a card of patience and change. So we have victory and success. Here's you. I think finally the change that you have long been working on is manifesting. Now, Mercury's retrograde, we know that. This can also be that you're going to move forward with this victory in 2 weeks, right? So 14 days. That maybe something comes in. So right after Mercury goes direct on the 18th, and also Jupiter goes direct in your 2nd house of money, the opportunity this week may come in that can lead to the Chariot and the Temperance, the situation changing for the better. So it's the type of thing where, particularly if you've been trying to manifest a job, this could be you get the interview, get the word, okay, we're going to have the interview. This type of thing could be actually manifesting the job. But as I said, I think that may be in about 2 weeks, 14 days. I'm filming this the 3rd. It could be 2 weeks from some point this week as well. But definitely, I think it's going to be after Mercury goes direct. So your patience is going to be rewarded, Capricorn. Whatever this situation is, you've just got to keep the faith. That's also with the Hermit here. You got to take that little Hermit lamp and really laser focus on the positive, what you want to create, what you want to manifest. Keep your vibe high. Feel triumphant, even though on the outside it may look a little dubious right now. Get yourself in your power position. Feel powerful because you are powerful. Yeah, there have been some things that didn't work out at the moment, but that is changing. And the only energy we have upside down is this. And this is next to the Hermit. So this already happened. So the change is on its way. Chariot is excellent for also some sort of, promotion, notoriety, fame, publicity, something like that. There can also be a choice that's going to be upcoming for you of which road to go down. All right. So, and there is likely, because of this major arcana, there's going to be a big change coming in your life. So you got to kind of snap out of your pity party over here. Right? The 4 Cups. This is like, meh. All right, got to try to snap out of that a little bit this week, because here it comes. Here comes the universe with some sort of juicy, exciting possibility that could lead to something fantastic for you. So that's the message here, really, Capricorn, about keeping that faith and, Page of Cups upside down can be some emotional immaturity. It can be feeling very like the child that is thwarted from having the cookie before dinner. All right. So you get my metaphor here. So just know that good things do come to those who wait and do the work to make them happen. And your time is here. Your time is coming. Focus on that. Affirm that every day. My time is here. My success is here, because it is. Look at this. It's coming in, and it's going to be an important change. Temperance is about changing from one state to another. So if we have been disappointed and, things have been slow, get ready and look out, because things are about to change. We're going to take off very fast on some sort of new and exciting road. But we do have to kind of snap out of this, this like, where's my cookie type energy, okay? So Capricorn, have a good week. Keep the faith. Something looks like it's about to pop in your world. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have going on for you. In the week ahead, what is happening? Oh, we have a Two of Cups upside down. And we have a Nine of Pentacles. All right, let's see what else we have. Queen of Wands upright. Moon upright. And the Six of Wands upright. Okay. Interesting. Something is going to annoy you this week. But not for long. It could be an inconvenience. It could be a little bit of mixed feelings and a disappointment in someone. I feel like this is your energy. I know you're King or Queen of Swords, but I read everything a little different, especially in like these mini weeklies. And this is the energy in the middle is always the linchpin energy for me. So this is you taking command of a situation. You are going to be better off on your own with whatever this situation is. I think that you have been trying to get together with somebody, probably about a business context, a business deal, a business partnership, a business project, something like that. Some sort of trying to get a new client, some business meeting, decision, but you need them. It's the two, or you thought you did. Two of Cups is upside down. You need their input, you need their financing, or you thought you did, etc. And the key is you thought you did. So they're going to flake. It's not you. They're going to pull out. They're going to flake. They're not going to meet with you. Classic Mercury retrograde. The meeting probably isn't going to happen. But we have two energies of being very independent. Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be better off doing it yourself, whatever this is. All right, with the Six of Wands is also showing up here. But the moon is here because I think, again, it's like emotional turmoil, some disappointment. And it's probably a time marker for the middle of the week when this may happen, Wednesday. Because we have a new and a full moon showing up in this card. So you're going to hide your feelings, though. You're not going to let them know that you're disappointed in them and the situation. You're just going to be like, F it. I got to go do my thing because I have the drive and the will, and I know that this is a good project. It's a great idea. It could lead to something really amazing with the Six of Wands here, victory, success. So that's what I feel is going on here. And they're going to find out. I think by Sagittarius season, all right, that they made a mistake in how they treated you. I think that there's going to be a, I don't want to say instant karma because that's not that instant, but there's going to be something where they're going to realize they screwed up. But there's also something here. Moon is interesting. It cycles. I think they've done this before for some of you that it's been happening before. That this disappointment, they don't keep their word is what I am feeling. They may be a big dreamer, big talker, but they don't follow through. And this energy could also represent them in this sense. That's what you're not liking about them. It's possible you call off the meeting also because they flake in some other way in your life, or they show something else and you decide, I'm not going to deal with this again. Like I'm just done. I am better off myself, doing it myself, whatever the thing might be. So you got this, Aquarius. You're going to take charge, and you're going to be infinitely more successful on your own with whatever this situation is. But I think there may be, just like I said, some slight, like, kind of rude awakening that you thought maybe you really did need them, but you don't. So, and I do feel this is probably more a family or a business situation than necessarily a romantic one, but it could be romantic because we have a 2 of Cups. So you just have to see how it would fit into and resonate with your own situation. But I love these energies are very strong right here. I mean, you're going to triumph with whatever this is, and they're going to lose out big time. All right, Pisces, let's see what we have going on for you in the week ahead. Pisces, what is happening? We have a 9 of Cups upside down and a 7 of Wands upside down. Ace of Pentacles in the middle. Magician, wow. And the Hierophant. Wow. Okay, this is very, very good. Excellent, excellent energies here. So something that may have been held up since the end of July. Some wish that you've had. It maybe was initiated at the end of July because of the 7 of Wands showing up here. You're likely to get some very excellent news about it this week. We have Ace of Pentacles, which is some sort of solid offer, particularly in money, some sort of seed that can grow. The Magician, you manifested this. This is also about your personal talents, skills, and capabilities, particularly also in a creative sense. It's a very creative energy type card. And we have the Hierophant, which is about, of course, commitments. Can be about lessons and learning also, but some sort of serious commitment. So with Mercury retrograde, one of the keys to using that energy is that if something comes back from the past, something that was already initiated, then you can go forward with it. All right. But if it's something brand spanking new, no. So that's why I'm saying, sometimes when we read reversals, every situation is different with contextually looking at reversals. It just depends. But reversals can be the opposite meaning, but it can also be a delay. So you were trying to navigate and get a new situation underway for yourself, but it got delayed. Maybe, various things happened. There were some hurdles in front of you that couldn't be breached. You had to just wait it out, or you had to just deal with these things first before the opportunity could manifest. But it was already started. End of July. Thus, also, the wish card is upside down. The 9 of Cups. So, here's the wish. Here it is, manifesting. So, there is likely to be something, but it has to be that it was initiated in the past. Now, could it be initiated in the past, not in July? Sure. It could have been just 7 weeks ago. I don't know. I would have to count back. 4, 8. Yeah, that wouldn't be exactly end of July. That'd be more like mid-August. But whatever. I mean, it was before Mercury went retrograde. You initiated something you wanted very badly. And now it is here manifesting in very tangible form. So this could be some sort of job offer. This could be some sort of offer for your creative services. And it is likely to have some sort of longer term commitment in your life because of the Hierophant here. And there is likely to be a contract attached to it as well. So all of this is great. This is beautiful. It's all upright. But even so, because Mercury is retrograde, review the contract and think very carefully that this still is what you want, particularly if this was long ago in the past. And the way time has been flying by and morphing and shape-shifting, I mean, it seems like sometimes the end of July was like 7 years ago, not just, a few months ago. And, things have been changing so rapidly. So just check in with yourself and make sure this is still the wish you want as it manifests. Just make sure. Again, nothing bad here. Just rethink. That's Mercury retrograde. Check the contract. And if it's, not something from the past, then try to wait and sign that contract after Mercury goes direct on the 18th of October. That would be my best advice there. But wow, this is very, very nice, Pisces. Very, very nice energy here.